Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 live cast here. And we got a TvT, Djibouti. That's like the coolest place in the world. Just not because I know anything about the city of Djibouti, but it's just so much fun to say. Just like Qatar is the best country in the world, because come on, that's the funnest word to say.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
So I looked at my statistics recently,
Not
and
enough
my
minerals.
TVZ
Not
and
enough
TVP are
minerals.
solid like 55%, and my
Ready.
TvT, my versus Terran of late, 38% win rate. So it didn't feel like I was doing that poorly, but I really guess I am. Kind of the problem is my TVP got really good
Not enough minerals.
since I kind of switched to this more simple, one basing strategy. Just because I'm abusing the strength of
Not
Terran
enough
and abusing
minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
the weakness of Protoss in the matchup, and avoiding the vice versa, avoiding the point where Protoss is strong and Terran is weak. And then my TVZ, I think, has gotten a lot better. That Master Raven build is kind of getting kind of cool.
SCV ready.
So I've been going up in skill level. So my opponents have been going up in skill level because of that. I've gone up to Masters League, and
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
sorry, I haven't done a practice match yet today, so I'm a little out of it here.
Go ahead.
In fact, I haven't played all weekend, so I'm really out of it. I'm gonna tap this tower and then go up here.
SCV ready.
If I don't see an SCV, I think I know I'll be going to the right place. Yeah, so I've been going up in skill level, and so have my opponents because of MMR, because I've been gotten better at those two other matchups, but I haven't gotten better at TvT, so I think that's mainly the reason why I'm not doing quite so well, is that my TvT is still at Diamond League level, but I've been playing Master League opponents. So I guess he just wasn't scouting, so I'm going to have to come back down here.
Gotcha. SCV ready.
I'll put a guy in this tower.
Big job.
Tech Labs, it's going to be a Reaper opening, I think. Second barracks, could be multi.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Multi-tech lab, I don't know.
Our SCVs are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Armed and ready. Huh? This better be good.
Additional supply depots.
SCV ready. Why not?
Oh, come on.
That's fine. Been waiting on you. Go, go, go!
Additional
So I
supply
need to actually
depots
bring this guy
required.
back. I need supply depot. Oh my gosh, this isn't good. Not good.
I can't build here. What's going on?
So yeah, this is the sloppiness that I just get when I haven't been playing for a while. I'll build one more
Additional
Marino there,
supply depots
just because
required.
Go ahead.
I haven't started my factory. Well, this could be late benches. I may as well Expo, I guess, because not because it's good strategically or in any matter, it's terrible, but I'm just screwed, so that's kind of what I have to do. Because I'm not going to be able to spend the money I want to, so I'm going to have to spend it on Expo.
SCV ready. Huh? You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Who wants some? In the rear with the gear.
Not enough.
So just kind of sealing this back a little bit, just so he can't limit his mobility a little bit on these Reapers. Yeah, here they come. So I don't have enough Marines to deal with this, so I'm going to bring SCVs over.
You gonna give me orders? SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? By the
Okay, so that worked out okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird. He was spotted, but he still came over like that.
Is under attack.
So it's like multi-tech lab racks, right? Is the X-Wing behind this? Looks like he is.
Ah! You scared me!
Yeah, okay.
SCV ready!
So that's it for the Reapers.
SCV ready! Bad news? By the numbers, boys.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready! We could use some help here.
So I don't think they're going beyond the watchtower.
Way. Coming through.
Not that you see run-bys a lot from Terran, but if he gets enough Marines, he can just kind of come to my base, so I'm going to seal that off.
SCV ready!
Oops.
Engine screaming.
Yeah, there we go.
Go ahead. Big job.
Start my upgrades.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
This could get messy. Done and done.
SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Weapons hot. Engine screaming.
SCV ready.
Mayday! Mayday!
So that's going to clear out that watchtower now.
Who wants some? SCV ready. Huh?
Oh,
Yeah?
so I guess I didn't have to do that.
Engaging.
SCV ready. SCV
I'll
ready.
get another Quest Academy
Not
and
enough minerals.
I think for
We hear you.
Call the ball.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
SCV ready.
They ain't getting far. Can do.
SCV ready.
Fine. Inbound.
SCV ready.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Right. Screaming fury.
some medevacs.
Mayday! Mayday!
So I'm going to defend against the drop here. This could be a quick drop.
I can't build here. Yeah, yeah. SCV ready.
Not enough. Add-on complete.
And maybe we'll get range upgrade just to make those turrets a little bit better. That's my engineering bay. And it'll help my fortress as well. So it doesn't look like a drop. Looks like he's coming over here, so I'm going to throw up another bunker.
Roger.
But it could be a drop.
SCV ready.
Either way, want those,
Insufficient best beam gas. Insufficient.
SCV
definitely
ready.
want those planetaries. Am I on 3 each gas? No.
SCV ready.
2. That's why.
Sure thing.
Guess I can afford another command center.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Call the ball. Confirmed.
Upgrade.
So this is gonna be really bad. Looks like I might die.
Engaging. Yeah?
Oh.
Base is under attack.
And we'll GG up.
Research complete.
Replay saved.
So lot of just bad macro and stupid mistakes like that, and that's mostly because I haven't warmed up yet. But there's got to be strategical mistakes here too, and this is probably why I'm often 38% up here. Because I saw everything that was coming. I was clumsy with my Banshees for sure. If I had a couple more Banshees at home, I'd say 3 instead of 1, that could have been nice. And I really didn't prep for that attack well. I had no Banshee count, and I didn't tech to BCs fast enough, so I really had nothing at all. And my missile turret placement at the end was bad. You don't want to put it up against the edge when there's a low ground below it. You want to keep it in a bit. It doesn't work quite as well, but with range upgrade it works decently. And it's still going to blow away a medevac that he tries to unload. So I'm totally screwed at the beginning. Like, when can Banshees come? You have them out by 7 minutes, I think is pretty normal, and I'm not even finished my starport. So I'm like a full minute behind on this stuff. But I did completely slaughter his incoming Reapers, and I really shouldn't. I mean, let's just take a quick look at this attack here. It's 5 Reapers versus 4 Marines. I should be completely screwed. But he came right where I was waiting for him, and I knew it was coming, so I brought SCVs to work against it. So when he does pop up, we'll slow it down to normal. You can see I'm getting all these... Well, I already went too far. So as he's jumping up, I get free shots. Well, even though I was on the move at the time, so it didn't really work well. But now he's like concentrating on shooting SCVs, which are auto-repairing, tanking from my Marines. I got my 5th Marine outs. Now it's 5 Marines versus 5 Reapers, and the rest of this is going to go pretty well. So Mass Reaper, but he expand behind it. And this is where I kind of am screwed, because if this, what he did, would be awesome for my Banshees if I had Banshees like rolling towards his base right now. Because look at his stim is a good 2 minutes away, and he's got 4 Marines. That's it. Well, 6. Whatever that is, it's not a big deal when you're going Cloak Banshee. I mean, like a typical 1-rack expand, he can get like a lot more Marines and he can spend his gas towards stim, but he spent so much money on Reapers that his Marine count's very, very small and his stim is delayed. See, when you learn a build, you really got to practice it until you get it down pat, and I think that's something almost everyone's better at than me. I don't know, I can do a build 1,000 times and still screw it up, like, you know, a good 20% of the time for some reason. But I think for most people, you do it often enough, it just becomes muscle memory. You don't even have to think about it. You just react to it. It's also good to kind of make mental cues, like, you know, after my scout SCV leaves his base, that's when I want to throw down my factory. Like, just little things like that, just to remind yourself. Unfortunately, I kept showing up right as he was just about done the missile turret, so I wasn't able to delay for very long. And then I went home to macro when he came into push, which is always dumb. Like, obviously I want to kill SCVs, but if I really have to go to home to macro, I should just throw my Banshee back here just for a moment. Because it's not worth killing 2 extra SCVs and losing your Banshee, where I could keep it alive and maybe kill those 2 SCVs anyways. And again, losing another Banshee. So that's 3 Banshees I could have had, but I don't have. And now throwing missile down through missile turret defense. This is okay over here and here and here to have right up against the edge, because it's unlikely he's going to be on the low ground to kill you off, and there is no low ground over here. He might have to, like, bring over his drop in the drop ships, then drop it off, then come over here, then kill this off, then put them back in the drop ships, then come up. But this stuff is definitely more susceptible. So obviously if I had missile turrets like here, and here, and here, that would have worked a lot better. Especially since he doesn't have tanks to pick it off. He's limited to the 6 range of the Marauders kill from low ground. And then I can get my missile turrets up to 7 range. I think that's upgraded, right? No, it's not. They can get up to 8 range. Yeah. So imagine having missile turrets in a bit and 3 Banshees here. And I'd be in good position versus this. Also, I didn't have this gas populated for the longest time. So instead of when my fusion core finished, I wanted to build 3 battle cruisers, but instead I was only able to make 1. Which just started. What the? Did I accidentally cancel my battle cruiser? I think I might have canceled my battle cruiser when I accidentally made a Banshee. Alright, so that completes. Start my battle cruiser. I'm an idiot. Oh, that is what happened. So I accidentally built a Banshee from this starport here, and then when I went to cancel it, I canceled that. Who the hell is honking? I canceled this battle cruiser as well. So you can see if I had this gas populated, I would have had probably enough for 3 battle cruisers at the time I started this. So that means in 50 seconds I'll have 3 BCs. So at 1340 I got 3 battle cruisers. So even without the drop defense there, I would still have 3 battle cruisers. A little late, but probably in time to do something. I could have lifted this off, saved the SCVs. Instead I'm just completely screwed. I just kind of looked at my starports and gave up because I'm looking at them as like, oh, there's nothing coming out. But yeah, I would have had 3 BCs right about now, and that would not have been too bad. So missile turret placement was bad. This gas thing screwed up my production. You either got to pump out a bunch of Banshees when you see that those medevacs, or get those BCs out, because I got stuck kind of in the transition between the two. And having lost all my Banshees and then not having my BCs out meant I had absolutely nothing to defend this with. So a lot of small errors, you know, really late factory, and it would have been perfect. Like this build is terrible. They did actually, because it seems like it would just be hard countered by early Banshee. You gotta do a defensive fast expand. Like the Reaper fast expand usually involves 1 Reaper, maybe 2 or 3, not mass barracks with mass Reapers. Or you do a 1 racks fast expand where you just do 1 barracks with no gas straight into another command center, then mass up a lot of Marines. And both those even those can take a lot of damage from Banshees. But this build just seems like you'd have no defense versus Banshees. I mean, these turrets were down so late. Even though my Banshees arrived like a minute and a half late, they still weren't complete. His Marine count was at like 6, and he had no stim pack. Yeah, so I definitely could have exploited that. Yeah. Second army was probably a mistake, especially after I spotted the fact that he's making Marauders. Marauders are typically, once you see those, you know he's probably going to do something offensive. Because you don't fast expand and turtle with Marauders. At least, not usually. Marauders are one of those mobile units you can just kind of use the Marines and get out on the map and you know, drop and abuse from different angles and then get map control with their mobility. So when you see Marauders, you really should be thinking, if you do my build anyways, you know, get down an extra starport and maybe sacrifice your upgrades a little bit. And you might want to stay on Banshees a little bit longer than you typically would. Just because the transition to battle cruisers could be dangerous. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess like another bunker like here wouldn't be a terrible idea either. Maybe like here, because you do have this bunker. Because there was a point in this match where I kind of almost knew that a drop was coming, right? Is it here? Yeah, right there. So right at this moment I knew the drop was coming. Let's see where I'm at right now. Yeah, so I could cancel this armory. Optionally I could even cancel the fusion core. Is that an expensive thing anyways? I don't even know. Yeah, it is pretty pricey. So optionally, it depends whether you want to go fast to battle cruiser, or whether you think that's safe, or whether you got to get like a bunch of Banshees to defend. So optionally, I could have cancelled both of these and just got a bunch of Banshees. My starport count's good, 3. But yeah, obviously I have like very minimal army, like basically no army at all. I got 3 Marines, that's all I got. A 4th one out here. So drops can be deadly with this, and that's, I mean, you can defend the drops, right? If I had missile turrets set up properly, it's good, and if you have Banshees just waiting for stuff to pop out of the medevacs, it's good too. So you don't have to have an army. Like he drops in here with you know, 4 full medevacs. If I have, like, even if I continue to attack towards battle cruisers, so I have these 3 battle cruisers on the way but not ready. Had I not lost my Banshees, I sell 3 Banshees. If I got my missile turrets back farther, he's going to lose 1 medevac trying to drop. So that means he's going to be dropping 4 medevacs here. One of them's going to lose about half its units and the medevac itself, and as stuff is popping out, is dying because I have 3 Banshees, which do pretty good DPS, and the stuff coming out of his medevacs is coming out just 4 at a time, so the stuff will die fast. So it's not like you know, if someone does a drop, you always lose the Banshees. You just gotta spot it coming and get your turrets set up right and get your Banshees waiting for them while you make the transition to battle cruisers, or you just delay the transition to battle cruisers. Either way, I think there's a lot of things in this match that could have gone my way and didn't, but I've been babbling for long enough now, so we're going to end this here. So thank you everyone, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and yeah, check the description for a thumbs up link. Thank you everyone, and goodbye.